Today I wanted to talk to you about caring for your nails while your wraps are on. It's so important that we do care for our nails, particularly the fact that the wraps are on, because they do create a watertight seal around the edge, obviously so that they stay on for up to 2 weeks. But because of that, there's very little air getting to the wraps and they need to be nourished, just as your skin needs to be nourished. So there are a few things that you can do to help that. One of the main things is to be drinking plenty of water, and that's going to help so many things. But if you're drinking plenty of water, then you're going to be nourishing your whole body, including your nail bed as well as the cuticles. There are other things that you can do as well. This is our Jamberry cuticle oil. So handy. You just pop it up. It looks a bit like a lip gloss, and you just twist it at one end, and some oil will come to the surface of the brush, and you just brush it onto your cuticles. You can do this every night or every couple of nights. Just keep this in your bedside table, so it's handy, and you can put this on even though your wraps are on, and because it's created a watertight seal, it's not going to get underneath the wrap. So even though it is oil, and obviously you don't want oil under the wraps, that it's not going to get under there because you've created that seal. I would suggest that you don't use this cuticle oil the day that you do the wraps. Leave them a day before starting to use the oil, but definitely use that in between. Another thing you can do is use hand cream. Now Jamberry do have their own hand cream, but it's not available in the UK at the moment. The one I have at the moment is just this Body Shop almond hand and nail cream, and it's really nice. And so every night I just pop a little bit of this on. You don't have to have very much, but it's just going to be nourishing your hands, and then just work it into your cuticles, so you're also moisturising there as well. Now what I like to do is when I take my wraps off, I like to leave them off for a few days, even up to a week, just to give them a breather in between the wraps. But you don't have to, that's your choice, that's just what I like to do. But other than that, that's really all you need to do. Just make sure that you nourish them with some kind of oil. This is just so handy to be able to pop it in your handbag or your bedside table. Yeah, that's all you really need to do. The other thing to protect your nails is the removal, but I will do another video on that at some point. But that is so important to make sure that you protect those nails. And the whole point of wearing Jamberry wraps is that you're not going to damage your nails, so we want to do all we can to stop that damage. But that's what I suggest, is to use a cuticle oil and a nice hand cream, and to drink plenty of water, and then we can look after those nice nails of ours.